TGI Fridays, baby. Y'all already know what it is, man. What's good with everybody, man? Yes, sir. Let me tap some people's in the building. Make sure everything, you know. Give me a minute, just tapping people in. Yeah, TPK in the building, baby. I'll see you, baby. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, my guy. Make sure you can hear me clearly, you heard?
This emotionless creation becomes the master of man.
Yes, sir. Another Friday, baby. TGI Friday, Al York Sports, open sessions and giveaways. We got 2 people coming in today. Supposed to be 3. 2 would do it. Douglas, tell me what I'm sounding like, bro. Educate me on my sounding, baby. I can change these. I just changed them. I just want to make sure they're the right pair. All right, hold up. I'm trying to find people I can invite in the show. You heard? Give me a minute. Yes, sir. Just trying to find people. Give me a minute, baby. Still a little early. A lot of people busy. But we gonna get a pack house. We definitely gonna get a pack house.
Becomes the master of man. The result is catastrophic.
Yes, sir. Talk to me, Doug. What's going down, baby? Let me lower this down. I want to make sure everything is clear. Everybody can hear me. And we're gonna start this marvelous show. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't see it on the comments, baby. I think my comments is fucked up because usually it'd be like 10 people already tapped in. Low in the building, baby. What's going on? Few checks in the building. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If not, I'll put these on. Let me know, baby. I want to make sure the audio perfect so we can get this going, man. Big show today. We're going to tap in on the post game on that Bud Crawford Canelo. What's the future on both of them? And then we got the NFL games of the week, man. All right, guys, I don't see, if you put in comments, I'm not seeing them for whatever reason. But just let me know if you can hear me. That's all I want to know, if you can hear me. You can tell me that. We off and popping. If not, I got to switch these up. All right, hold up. See if I can invite more people in the building. Give me a minute, guys. Okay. So, I don't see no comments, man. I must be bugging out here, bro. Yeah. I hope we don't have technical difficulties because I'm going to have to shut it off and then put it back on, which I don't want to do. Let me make that clear. Brian Breezy in the building. Can somebody tell me if they can hear me? Because I don't see it on the message. Let me check my other joint real quick, the Facebook joint. Maybe it's popping up on this one because it's not popping up on my joint over here. It's definitely not popping up over here. Omar, I see Omar in the building. Kai Boogie in the building. Audio's perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Now we talking. I can see it on my Facebook page, but for some reason on my phone, I got a huge delay. Huge delay on my joint. Like I said, shout out to everybody. Yo, T, you already know what it is. Let me say this real quick, T, and I'm going to bring you in. All right? You're going to be the first one I'm bringing in, so be ready, because I'm ready. I'm ready to come at you, T. Let's get this popping. But before we do anything, let me start my show real quick. All right, now that we know that the audio is good, everybody's logged in. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit your notification bell. You know what I mean? Keep showing love on the YouTube, man. You know what I mean? YouTube, the Instagram, I keep telling y'all. The more, the merrier. And you know I'm going to flood the gates. I'm going to flood it everywhere. Everywhere you go is going to have a flood, man. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Peace to the shooter. Coast to Coast Mike. That's my man right here. I stay repping him, and he ain't repping me right now. We got a bone to pick. Me and Mike got a bone to pick. Pause. Shout out to Futex. Mech 1 Beats to R. Chico Liston. Shout out to Arrowhead Media. Like I said, they do editing, content, audio above, flexible hours. Hit them up at Arrowhead Media 702. Ask for Candy or Candelaria. Let me move on. And like I told y'all, make sure y'all go to Instagram. I got it on Facebook also. BetIdeas.com. If you're losing gambling, you know who you are. Go to the website. Fuck with the website. It leads you to certain places, how to get some picks, how to buy some picks, some sharp picks. But you got to go on the website, betideas.com. Make sure you go. And last but not least, I told y'all need the fire sticks for the low. You get everything for the low and the Al York Sports Apparel. Right now, we got the cash out hats that just been made. I was hoping to get them before my show, but he just finished them, so they're going to be for next week. But we got the cash out joints. You don't want to miss out. You know we got the butters. We keep bringing the butters. Y'all just got to, like I said, see my cash app. You know what I'm saying? My Zelle, whatever, man. Person, whatever. See me? You get the flavors, man. Big T, where you at, man? No more playing games, man. And before I bring Big T in, LA Dodger future Hall of Fame pitcher Clayton Kershaw has announced his retirement at the end of the season. So he will retire at the end of the season. Watch everybody and their mother take the Dodgers to win it all, and it's not going to happen. They won last year. They are not going to repeat. But Curtin Kershaw, 222 wins, 96 losses, 2.54 earned run average, 452 games, 3,039 career strikeouts. He's an MVP, a Gold Glover, 3-time Cy Young Award winner, Triple Crown, five-time earned run average, and a 2020 champion winner. Clayton Kershaw is definitely going to be remembered and is definitely a future Hall of Famer. Big T, where you at? Let me see if I can snatch up T real quick. I hope I don't have no issues today, because shit was acting funny from the beginning, man. Let me see if I can have Big T in this motherfucker, man. Big T, what up?
What's up, baby?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but if like frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you.
Can you hear me? Hold on.
Yeah, I might need you to park somewhere. Yo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I bet.
Are you parked?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Are you parked, my brother?
Man, I'm doing, man, you don't worry about if I'm parked. Are we ready to start the show?
The reason why I'm telling you, though, I know you can walk and chew gum, but
At the same damn time, and
I
Al
know,
York
but
show about to watch me do this.
But though, you got some hard lyrics coming to you. I don't want you to fuck around and fuck up on the strength for me, man.
Nah,
I
bro,
got some hard lyrics, man.
Look, nobody multitasks better than me, bro. All right? Remember
I heard that before, but we gonna rock with it.
Come on.
Big T, we gonna get right into the big decade, fight of the decade last week. Terrence Bud Crawford, Canelo Alvarez. You started out like me with Canelo, but then you shifted like 2 weeks earlier. So I give you your credit. You made the late adjustment, and it paid off, T. Congratulations on that late adjustment.
And now I want at the sports book.
Yeah, now I got to tell you what one of my aficionado guys said, and I totally disagree with him. My other man disagreed with him, and I said, when I give Big T some of this, I know Big T ain't feeling it. So let me run through what he said. Then you play devil's advocate.
Come on.
My man Brooklyn. First thing I asked him, Brooklyn. I said it on the show. Podcast place, by the way. I said, if Bud Crawford wins convincingly, is he nominated as maybe as the GOAT, Mount Rushmore, or top 10? I thought for sure he was going to say one of the three, T.
Right.
He said none of the above.
What the hell?
Yeah, so now he wanted to come on today, but his live was fucked up. So I'm gonna do a live with him tomorrow, and he's
Okay.
gonna respond to what you gotta say today. So I'm just letting you know, we don't do that sneaky shit. We
Nah.
let everybody know what it is, and we give out fair ones on the Al York Sports Show. But
That's
I
all I
said,
love is fair ones.
yeah, all I said that when I tell T this,
Yeah.
I wish I had some popcorn, but I
Hey, nah,
said
let me tell you,
I
hey,
got some
because
lemonade, pink lemonade. I want to drink. While I hear you say
he's
your side
smoking.
of the story.
He asked, first of all, you drug test him and ask him what kind of drugs is he on. All right? That's the first question we need to know. What drugs are you on not to put him up there? You know what I'm saying? Now, he might not have that pizzazz like Mike Tyson had or Ali or Pacquiao, something he trying to do, but that's Bud, bro. The fact that he went up 2 weight classes at once and took on the cash cow. Floyd ain't
Facts,
never did that. Pacquiao ain't never did that. Muhammad Ali ain't never did that. Ain't nobody
facts.
jumping. Ain't nobody. So he has to go there, period, point blank, on that alone. On that alone, he has to go there. And there's nothing else to talk about after that.
Okay,
How can you not put him there?
let me butt in real quick, T. So when I asked him, okay, the GOAT, he said first of all he ain't clear May. I figure you probably agree with that.
He ain't what?
He ain't clear May. Floyd. He
Oh, no,
said
no, no, no. He's not Floyd. He's not Floyd
so. He
Mayweather
said
by
he
far.
so we could agree he's not the GOAT. So then when I told him Mount Rushmore, he tells me, Al, is he better than Joe Louis? Is he better than
Yes.
either of the Sugar Rays?
Yeah, I'm going to say Sugar Ray Robinson and Leonard. I'm going to say he's up there with him.
That's what I'm saying. And
He's
then he
up there
said,
with him.
he
Because
said,
you got to go look at Joe Louis back in the day, bruh. Joe Louis was fighting motherfuckers that delivered milk on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did it for black folks, and he was the man and for show, and hell yeah, Joe Louis, you the fucking man. But look at the competition, like Jack
right,
Johnson's competition.
right, right,
Niggas knocking out old white dudes who he been hating because they racist. So you can't, like, they had an edge back in the day, bruh.
yo,
You
and
feel me?
I
So,
think he said Archie Moore, if I'm correct.
yeah, that's Archie Moore.
Yeah, then he also said, when I told him, he said that's why he don't make the Mount Rushmore. I just gave you about 5 names right there. You can add on Pac-Man, Durant, etc. That's what he said, Hagler.
Right.
So then I said, okay, does he clear the top 10 at least in your book? He said he got Marciano and all these guys ahead of him, bro. That's when I said, I ain't feeling that, T. He's got to be
Nah.
ahead of those kind of cats. Because those
Well,
cats
look,
wasn't
look.
fighting nobody.
Even if he says he ain't, what Bud did last Saturday, carve out a 5th spot for that boy. You
That's what
feel
I'm
me?
saying.
You
At
feel me?
least a
Even
fifth.
if he don't fit his criteria, then you got to carve him a new spot in the mountain, because he
Right,
did something none of them would do.
right. Well, another thing is, I got him on my mount, but I'm not just your number one boxing guy. I do all the other sports. But in my little mount, I got him. But I wanted to know if you had him on your mount. Big T, I think I lost Big T. Big T, if I lost you, come back. Okay, there you go. I don't hear you, T. I don't hear you. Yeah, I don't hear you. Hold up.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So you got him on Big T's Mount Rushmore, because I got him on my little one. Like I said, I'm not the biggest boxing dude. Right now, I'm grinding, trying to get there. But I know you guys been doing it forever. Do you got him on your Mount Rushmore?
Yes. From what he did last Saturday, yes.
So give me your
100%.
top 4, T. I'm curious to hear your top 4.
My top 4, I go with
Yeah,
Floyd Mayweather, first and foremost, because defense wins championships in any sport.
facts.
I go with Floyd Mayweather. I gotta go. He was flatlining motherfuckers, bro. He was doing some of the vicious knocking out that you ever seen in the sport of boxing. On my third, I gotta go with B-Hop, bruh.
Oh, you like B-Hop? The
I
executioner?
love Bernard Hopkins.
The executioner?
I love Bernard Hopkins because he went to He went to prison
Talk to us.
and then came out and then
Talk
did
to
his
us.
thing. He did 10 years in the pen and then came out and reigned on top. He whooped Oscar De La Hoya so bad, Oscar De La Hoya had to make him a business partner. You feel me?
Hit him with that body shot. Yo,
He hit him in the lever.
give me your number 2 again, because you like kind of blanked out on your number 2.
My number 2 was Mike Tyson.
Okay. I didn't hear it because they like paused up.
Yep. Mike Tyson,
And then
Floyd
Bud Crawford.
Mayweather, Bernard Hopkins.
I'm surprised you ain't got the son of God in there.
Who? SOG? I love SOG. I love
surprised you ain't
Andre
got
Ward. I love Andre Ward, but he don't go on my. I got love for him, but he don't go on my Rushmore. Neither
Okay.
do Pacquiao. Pacquiao don't go on my Rushmore either.
Got you.
And then Terrence.
You want to hear mine?
Yes, sir.
You left an important guy out in my book. I got Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali. See, he's the obvious. I don't say Muhammad Ali because when a nigga say, give me your top 5 rappers, the average motherfucker gonna say Jay-Z, Biggie, and Tupac. So
Right.
Muhammad Ali is like a given. That's why I don't say Muhammad Ali. He's too
All
much
right,
of a
good.
given.
I'm glad.
Like
I'm glad you.
Jay-Z too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I love Ali. That's my main. They named me my
For
nickname after
sure.
that. Yeah. So I got Ali. You got to get Floyd in there. As much as I don't like Floyd, I can't take away what he does in that ring. You know that. We don't play that. We don't play that.
You can't play that. You can't do it.
I got Floyd in there. It's hard to leave Marvin Hagler out of this, man.
No,
I mean,
Marvin
I love
Hagler
Sugar
was that
Ray.
man.
I love Durant. I love Tommy Hearns. But Hagler had, like, I think the better overall record than all of them. Yeah, so I gotta have Hagler. Either
That's not
Hagler,
a bad
Hearns.
pick either.
Yeah, either Hagler, Hearns, or Sugar Ray. I'm going with Hagler. And last but not least,
Hagler was a blue collar worker though. Hagler was the man.
Yeah,
Hagler
he
was
fought
the man.
everybody. I don't want to hear he was fighting
fought
milkman.
everybody.
I don't want to hear he was fighting milkman. He fought everybody.
He fought everybody in his day.
Yeah. And the last but not least, I got Bud in there, baby.
You gotta
Bud in there.
Bud in there. Hey, man, hey, Al York, I got somebody right here that want to put her 4 on the Mount Rushmore. Can I get a special guest appearance?
There you go.
Can I get a special guest appearance?
Miss Butler, baby.
Yes. So I have my 4.
Okay.
I have Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson,
okay,
Floyd Mayweather. But I have 5 because y'all said Muhammad Ali was the obvious, right?
Yeah, he's
no, he said that. I have 4 still. You know what? You can get 5 because you is white. You can get 5 because you is white.
He'll be my +1, only because he's from my city. So
Okay.
Yeah, she's from Louisville like Ali.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Mike Tyson, Floyd, Pacquiao, Terrence Crawford.
That's a nice
one.
You
got the Pac-Man in it. Can I throw my 5th in there?
About Pac. Y'all ain't said nothing about Pac.
I said I wasn't going to put him in there, but
I
gotta put him in. He did climb 8 weight divisions.
Can I get my 5th?
Yeah,
it's either Durant or Pac-Man. It's Durant or Pac-Man, but I'm going Pac.
Durant or Pac. Hey, Durant was Roberto Duran was the man
beast,
too.
Dog.
Hands of stone.
Yeah.
Hands of stone.
He knocked out a horse. Yo, he knocked out a horse as a little kid. That's why they named him that. A lot of people don't know that.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he knocked a horse out as a kid.
Damn.
Real talk. But T, let's pivot real quick.
Okay.
Real quick, and then I gotta get my other boy in real quick. What's in the future right now for Bud Crawford? I kind of find out he ain't retiring. And so what you got in the future for him right now, or what would be the smartest fight for him to take next? And we don't agree with the rematch. We don't want that, right?
I mean, I would still love to see a rematch and what type of adjustments Canelo would make because he is a smart boxer. So a rematch would still be a big money fight for both of them. But I would. He can't go back and fight Boots. Boots ain't big enough. So the sky's the limit for real. It's just a matter of who can pack an arena. He can't go backwards.
Right.
So it's like
I'm hearing Mexican Monster, but he wants him to come down
to 168, and that's what I was gonna say.
Down.
If he come down to 168, Terrence Crawford will whoop his ass.
Yeah. Then I'm also hearing a little bit. Floyd might want to get in the ring for the right price.
Well, Floyd and who?
Pacquiao.
And Crawford.
Nah, man.
For the right price, I'm hearing.
Nah.
But of course, Crawford's gonna have to go down.
Floyd got
Nah,
so many rules in place. It ain't.
nah, that ain't gonna happen, man. You know how many
You
dudes
know
tried to
Floyd want
get
that
Floyd in
money
the
though.
ring?
You know Floyd want that
They
money
want
though,
to burn
bro.
over to Abu Dhabi.
Turkey would have to give Floyd half of his wealth, and
Okay,
that's a lot of motherfucking money. Turkey would have to
okay.
give Floyd half of his wealth for him to get in the ring with Bud. I
So
don't see
let's say,
Floyd
give me
doing that.
one name in your
David
scientist brain.
Benavidez.
Okay, the Mexican monster.
Yeah, because there's
Okay, now,
nobody else that could. He's going to need something bigger than a T-Mobile. He can't go backwards after being in
facts,
Allegiant Stadium. You can't go
facts,
backwards.
facts,
Business-wise, you can't go backwards. So
facts.
he needs a big fight to get the money he wants. He gonna have
Right.
to fight
Yeah,
Canelo
because
again.
you know he want to fight again because he only, I mean, not only, but he got 50 mil and Canelo got 150. He want to get that 150, 200 next fight.
And if he fight David Benavidez, he can make that 100.
There you go. At least
He can,
100.
yeah, for sure. He'll make 100 million fighting David Benavidez. He'll
At
beat
least
David
100.
Benavidez's ass too. Because David Benavidez is a fat boy at heart.
Right.
That's why he went up to 175. So he's gonna have to lose weight and still train to fight. And that's
He's
when
trying to
Bud
say
gonna
he
beat his
can't make
ass.
68, but if he want that money, he gonna have to make that
Oh yeah,
68.
Turkey will pay him to make
That's what
168.
I'm saying. He gonna have to make it. Fuck all that what you can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
And
see,
then
real
that's
quick,
okay.
Canelo, he's got a 3-fight deal. I think he owes 2 fights to the Turkish. Does he complete that deal, or he's just say, you know what, I got my ass whipped. It's
Nah, he
time to walk
completes
away
it.
from this. Okay.
He
So
completes it.
who you got in the future fighting Canelo? I would love to see the Mexican monster too with him.
My wife said Clarissa Shields, goddammit.
I don't
Tell
know
her that's the
nobody
good
else.
one. Tell her that's the
It
good
ain't
one.
nobody else.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
But I mean, I would love to see Bud again. That's still rematchable. That's not a bad matchup. You
Right.
feel me? If it would have went 15 rounds, we don't know. Anything
Right.
could have happened. Bud would have still won, but I'm just saying. So a rematch is good. He can definitely fight David Benavidez and do a rematch on that too. And they can
Right.
do that at a catch weight if he really wanted to do it. You feel me? It ain't got to be 68 or 75. They could do 70,
One of my one of
72.
one of my OGs said he ain't gonna fight Benavidez. He said that Benavidez will kill him, especially after that Crawford fight. But I'm like, T, just like he learned from Mayweather, I think he gonna learn from that Crawford fight. And
Oh, he learned like a motherfucker. That's
yeah,
why I would
because
love to see the adjustment in the
that's
rematch.
why I think he could be too quick for Benavidez. But he's
Yeah.
telling me Benavidez would kill him. My man Mike, I dropped names. My man Mike told me that. And I'm like, yo, Mike, I don't know. He said, yo, Al, I'm telling you, he's washed up. He's been washed up. He got the most fights. He's the oldest. I know Crawford's older than him, but he's got more fights than Crawford, which means more mileage.
For
So
sure,
he's
yeah,
saying,
you already know.
yeah, he's saying that Canelo should be done. Do you agree with that?
Yes and no. Yes, because there's nothing more in the sport. He's been the man for 10 years. He's been selling out
T,
arenas
we've
in
been yelling in your
Mexico.
barbershop 10 years ago about that Triple G shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I knew he was gonna
Remember?
whoop Triple G. I knew he
No,
was
but I
gonna beat
told you
Triple
Triple
G.
G was gonna get to fight him. You ain't like Triple G at all. You said he was a bum, and he could. I think he won
Nah,
2 of
Triple
those
G.
fights.
Nah,
You gotta give him
nah.
a little credit, D. Yo, T. You gotta give Triple G because you wanted to give Triple G no credit when I was in your barbershop singing that song, bro. You
Hey,
was like,
but
fuck
that
Triple
first
G.
fight was great. That first fight was excellent. It was
Facts.
excellent, excellent. But the third one they shouldn't have did. That was a waste of time. You know what I mean? Like y'all just trying to rape people now. That
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
was
yeah. You trying
boring.
to get that money.
Triple G was old as shit. Then nobody want
Right.
to see that shit. But
Facts.
the first fight was all that. Second fight, Canelo won even more convincingly. So yeah, Triple G good, but I mean shit, he couldn't beat the man.
Right,
You
right.
feel me?
T.
Canelo is the man. He just got his ass whooped by that nigga. It's a
Right.
difference.
Right. T, listen, T, I see you with your beautiful wife and all that. Any last words so you can catch up with her and handle your
uh,
business, sir?
I mean, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Tell them the Front Page Podcast is on
Facts.
YouTube.
You telling
Make sure
them?
y'all like and subscribe. Al York gonna come on there, and we gonna talk a whole bunch of shit. And the Chiefs 0-2, and we still going to the Super Bowl. So that's what it is.
You answered my question. I was gonna say before you leave, what's up with the Chiefs, dogs?
Man, we gonna win tomorrow, Sunday night, and everybody gonna be back on our dick. It's okay.
You
It's
got the
only
Ravens right after, Chiefs, so y'all gotta win Sunday. Because
no.
you
We gonna
got the
win
Ravens
Sunday.
tonight. You got the Ravens right after.
I ain't
And
worried
I know
about the
you got their
goddamn Lamar
number.
Jackson.
I know you got their number, but the Ravens is waiting for y'all right now.
They've been waiting for 7 years, bro. Let them
Yeah, but
wait.
now they got y'all, they got y'all limping right now. No
Let them wait.
receivers.
Let
I'm
them wait.
telling you, I know you got access. Call Andy Reid and let him know to go get Tyreek Hill. He's unhappy in Miami. Make this beautiful welcome back Carter kind of trade and get Hill. Put all the shit, put all that shit away. All the disrespects, all the talking shit, and just get married again to Tyreek Hill and let him help you guys get back to the promised land because he's still one of the top 3 receivers in the league.
For
Yesterday, I
sure.
seen what he did. After he caught the ball, he's still one of the fastest dudes, T. And that's exactly what you guys are lacking. Close it up, T.
Hey, man, tell Douglas Bender his team will never be nothing. and I'm leaving on that note.
Big T, thank you for popping up. Much
For
love, and
sure,
I'm going to
man.
catch you on your podcast right before you know it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my brother Big T in the building, saying it like it is. KGM, I know you around. Time to get KGM up in the building, and we could talk that shit. Yeah, wow. I know Brooklyn's going to have a lot to say tomorrow because he got him on the mount. I got him on the mount. Brooklyn don't even got him top 10. Let me see if I can pull KGM myself. Maybe that'd be an easier way to get him in. Yeah, I like how you guys are putting in you guys are putting in your motherfucking teams, whatever. What up, KGM?
Al, can you hear me?
I hear you perfect. Now I want to be a little back because whenever I reload this on YouTube, it feels like I'm in the camera that close. So I gotta fall a little back. By the way,
You look good. You look
that
good.
fucking hat is banging, my guy.
That's that Al York product right there,
Ooh,
guys.
that
Right
hat is
there.
banging. KGM, welcome back to the show. Before we get you going, I know you've been tied up. And I always tell you, when people are good to me, man, it's family, and you family, dog. You've been real with us.
Al, you the man. You know that.
Yeah, you've been real with us, and you always stay in contact, even when you're not able to come to the show. And that's what I respect about you. So once you said, Al, I could come this Friday, you already knew you was it.
Yeah, you already know, Al, man. I've been fiending to come back on this show, man. Best
Right.
show.
Now,
The
now,
best
real
show on the internet. Al York
love you.
Sports, baby.
Love you for that. Before we go to football, I know you love boxing. Anything you want to say before we start the football?
I mean, Crawford put on a great, great fight. Science of boxing, man. He was just outboxing him. To fight that guy, to beat Crawford, which, I don't know if anybody could do it, but you can't throw one punch and, you throw one punch and you let him get off on you and move around the ring. Canelo wasn't throwing a lot of combos, which I think, you got to do with Crawford. You got to be able to try to throw some more combos on him instead of just one punch and moving. So, just you can't take nothing for Crawl. He's the best. Right now, he's the
Kyle,
best.
he tried, right?
Yeah,
He tried to hit his right down to come over the top.
yeah.
And Crawford, seeing it, weaved this punch, caught him. I don't know if you remember the video, but
Yeah, look.
Canelo's face went like this, and he was all frustrated.
Yeah.
Dog, we can't do nothing, dog. He couldn't do nothing, man.
Right
He could
now,
have went in there with brass knuckles and couldn't do nothing to Crawford, man. That's how much Crawford was just beat. I mean,
yeah.
just nicer than him, bro.
I think it was a perfect timing for Crawford here in his career. I think he fought all the right guys at the right time.
Facts.
He's got a lot of names under his belt now, and he's one of the best ever. They can't take that from him. They can't say nothing now. They can't say nothing now.
You can't say he fought in bum fighters.
Can't say it.
Like my man
Earl,
said,
Earl
it
Spence,
best.
Canelo.
Yeah, but they're trying to say Spence car accident. They always hating on Bud. Oh, but he had the car accident. And another thing, my man said it best. He go, Al, he can only fight who's in front of him.
Yeah.
It's just like in college football, they be knocking teams that be 14-0, but it's not they fought. They're beating everybody in front of them. And then my thing is, if they win in the playoffs, then there's nothing to talk about.
He fought a beautiful fight. The science of
Yeah,
boxing
he's great,
just
dog.
totally he totally controlled Canelo from the start to the finish of the fight. You know, maybe you give Canelo maybe 2 rounds in that fight, but the whole fight he controlled. He was never in danger. He just controlled him, and
Yeah.
it was spinning him. He kept moving him. He hit him, move him, kept moving his feet, making him work, making him chase him, and then he hit him with combos. He was amazing that night.
I
You
call it
know,
I call it Floyd Mayweather Part 2 because
yeah,
what Floyd did, I mean, Floyd kind of didn't get hit at all. I mean, Floyd didn't get hit at all that fight.
it was very similar. It was
Yeah,
very
very
similar.
similar. Okay, let's pivot over to the NFL. You ready for the games of the week, brother?
Yeah, let's go.
I,
NFL's
I
been
try to I
wild.
try to order you up, pause, because it's been a while, but we're gonna get right back to it. Okay,
Yeah, let's go. NFL.
we going to Philadelphia. You got the 2-0 LA Rams, 2-0 Eagles, playoff rematch. Rams could have beat them on the last drive last year in the playoff. Actually, the closest game the Eagles played
Yeah,
all playoffs, if you ask me, including the Super Bowl. The
definitely.
Eagles are minus 3.5, 44.5. Talk to us, Kyle.
It's a tough game here. You know, the Eagles have been very powerful up front. They run the ball good. They play that short game, and then if you put a guy in, they're taking that deep shot here. But the Rams have 2-0, coming off to a good start, like you said last year. They really went at it in the playoffs. The Rams had a chance, and I could see the Rams covering the spread in this game here. I would love to say, the Eagles are going to dominate them, but it's tough to say when you got two 2-0 teams going at it. I think the Rams got a nice little offensive, weapons to compete with the Eagles. So I'm going to have to take that. It was 3.5,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe.
yeah,
I'll take the hook, three and a
yeah, yeah,
half.
yeah.
I'm going to
I
have to
like
go
that
with
too.
the. I'm going to take the dog here with the points.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. And then don't forget Devontae Adams over there showing out.
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying. They got
Cooper
some
Cup.
weapons.
It's like Cooper Cup ain't nobody even knows he's missing these 2 games because Adams been stepping up. They
Yeah,
running game has improved. Offensive line, they getting healthier.
they got the coaching.
Imagine if they had Aaron Donald in that line.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, they had
But
Aaron Donald. They might go right back to the Super Bowl and win another one, bro.
they got a nice balanced team that can compete with the Eagles, I think.
Especially as long as Stafford stays healthy, he can compete with any team. That kid
Yeah.
Stafford is so underrated, and that
You
dude
got
is a
you got to
stud.
realize they played Kansas City last. Kansas City had some guys hurt. They don't have all their offensive weapons.
Facts, facts.
You know what I mean? The Rams got their weapons there. They're gonna be able to move the ball a little bit.
There you go. Okay, so we agree on that. Let's pivot over. You got the 1-1 Las Vegas Raiders versus the 1-1 Washington Commanders. Commanders are not going to have Jalen Daniels in this game, though. It's going to be Marcus Mariota, who
Yeah,
should be able to run the offense accordingly, game manage. But is that enough to beat the Las Vegas Raiders,
it's
who
tough.
who play horrible at home against the
They
Chargers,
look. He looks
but
so bad, Gino.
play brilliant in Foxborough? So do
Yeah.
they turn it on again or they lay another egg? That's the question to you.
Yeah, this is tough. What do they have the number at for this game
Three and
now?
a half, same like the Eagle line.
So Raiders are getting 3.5. They're still getting 3.5 with Mariota. So it's tough because Gino looked so bad the other game. But do they lean on the kid Genty here? A backup quarterback. I'm gonna have to take the points here with the Raiders, even though it's tough. It's tough, but I'll take the gamble with the points going against Mariota. I would like to say Mariota, but I could see Gino having a little bit of a bounce back here,
Oh,
running
I can
on
see Gino
Genty.
doing. I'm not taking Gino over on yards because
They
he
they're gonna
plays
lean
so
on
bad.
Genty,
He plays
but
so unless they run Gentry,
he
then he
looks
won't.
so bad.
Yeah.
He looked so bad last game, Gino.
Oh,
I hate.
horrible,
Yeah, he looked
horrible.
bad. See, it's him and
Kill me,
Tua.
kill me. I
It's
had
like
him on 2 bets.
you're watching him and Tua. It's like watching paint dry. It's terrible.
Right, right. No, but he
But
did play good in Foxborough.
he did. I'm gonna I'm
He,
gonna take the points just because it's a backup. So
okay,
I'm gonna take the
I'm with
points.
you again. I'm with you again,
Think
brother.
they
I
lean
mean,
on Genty a little more here.
right, right, right. It's gonna be. So you think it's gonna be like a defensive struggle, more or less? Kill the
Yeah,
time,
keep
play
it
defense.
close.
There you
Keep
go.
it close. Give me the 3. It's 3.5. Give me that. Give me that hook. I'll take that hook.
Okay, we going to LA, SoFi Stadium. You got the Denver Broncos 1-1. LA Chargers 2-0. Line minus 2.5 for the LA Chargers. Talk to us.
This is a tough one here. These are all tough games. There are no gimme games this week because the Chargers are coming off, beating up on the Raiders, who Geno looked like trash, and it was still like 20 to, it wasn't too bad, but they covered,
Right.
And the Chargers just look like a powerhouse right now. And I'm not sure if I'm buying in on the Broncos. A lot of people like the kid,
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix. They like Bo Nix.
I like Bo Nix.
A lot of people like. My father loves Bo Nix. But I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers here. This will be a favorite pick for me. I think the Chargers are just ready this season. Division game. They covered the first two. Why not cover the third? I'm going with the Chargers here. I'm gonna go with the powerhouse here.
I like the Chargers, but I don't like the line being so shallow. I thought that line should have been 3.5.
Yeah.
And I don't like that the Broncos lost that crazy game in Indianapolis with a penalty on a missed field goal, which they would have been 2-0. They had some bullshit penalty.
Yeah, it was a penalty that
some leverage.
set up Daniel Jones. Yep.
Yeah, leverage. What the fuck is leverage with no time left? They kicked the other field goal, got it, beat the motherfucking Denver Broncos. That's why they 1-1. And I think they're going to come for the Chargers' head on this game. This is why I don't like this line. I mean, normally I would say, yeah, Chargers 2.5. Why not? I'm more comfortable Chargers money line. I think this could be a 1-2 point game, Kyle.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say money line. I'll waste a little 140 if I was betting it.
Yeah.
I know 2.5 you should be able to take, but I think this is going to be a 1 point game if the Chargers win. But if Denver win, they could win by 7. That's just my opinion. Let's carry over to an interesting game. Your boy Brock Purdy's back. You got the 2-0 Cards, the 2-0 Niners at San Francisco. The line is 2.5 for the Niners. We know Kyler Murray, a.k.a. Baby Feet, plays really good over there in Frisco. For some reason, he's the cover king over there.
Yeah.
Your take on this game, Brock Purdy back, but they still got a lot of injuries in Frisco.
It's tough. It's a tough game, division game.
Put the answers in, guys.
I like Arizona with the points. They're getting how much? What are they getting here?
2.5, brother.
You know what? Forget the 2.5. I'm going money line. I think the Cardinals come out of here with a win and shake up the NFL a little bit because I think they got an easy game next game. I was looking at their schedule. Buffalo's got a nice schedule lined up. I was looking at Arizona's schedule and I said, you know what? If Arizona comes out of here, they could very well be 4-0. So I'm going with the kid Murray to get it done this time. That's what I like.
They more healthier. They playing good ball, although they almost let the Panthers steal that game. That they let their foot off the pedal.
Took the spread, yeah.
They took their foot off the pedal. If you would have asked me, that game had a rat in it the whole fucking game. Because you notice the refs gave them all the chance to take the lead, but Arizona decided to play stop defense on that last drive.
Yeah.
But the prior drive, they was just letting them go down the field.
Yeah.
It's just funny how that works, right, Cal? That
NFL, baby.
It's funny how that works. But, if you know the NFL, this is what you got to live with.
I'm having a great season here. I'm like 9-2. Yesterday, I took Tyreek Hill to get 60 yards. I brought him down to 60. So imagine me watching that game at the last pass. He's wide open, 15. Tua throws it 10 feet over his head. Wide open. Nobody around him. I'm like, I just need 11 yards. Get him the ball. Right over his head. I said, it's the NFL, man.
Imagine what I feel. I had Herbert. I needed 10 yards with Justin Herbert. 6 minutes. I just need Geno to score. Because if he scores, they're going to push the ball again.
They kicked three.
No, but when they didn't score, they kept running, killing the clock. They're up 10 points. But if Geno would have got it to 4, Herbert ain't going to run. Now he knows they in the centimeters of winning the game. So now he'll spread that offense. Hit Keenan Allen, I'd have got my win. But no, run. I never got the 10 yards. Let's keep moving. Big game in Chi-Town, Soldier Field, brother. I'm ashamed to mention these two teams, but I think this game's going to have a lot of viewers here, Kyle.
Yeah, it might.
Dallas Cowboys 1-1 versus the 0-2 Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. The line is -1.5 for the Cowboys. Talk to us.
Well, remember I said I'm 9-2. The other loss I had was taking the +1.5 with the Bears against Minnesota. And what I noticed in that game against Minnesota was they were able to run Mason down the Bears' throat to
Second
come
half.
back into that game.
Second half.
So
Yep.
the next week, I followed up with Montgomery on the Lions for his yards, and it hit. And I took a parlay with Gibbs and Montgomery to get touchdowns and yards, and it hit. And here's the thing that I'm seeing here. You know what the Cowboys like to do. They like to run that ball. So I'm liking that kid. Williams is the kid from
Yeah.
there. I like Williams.
North Carolina, Denver
Yeah.
Broncos picked them up.
I like him to get his yards. I don't know what they are, but that's just a player prop. But if I had to pick the game, I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys here. I don't like how Caleb Williams looks. I think Caleb, he slings it, but then he just does some things that I'm just like, oh, he's terrible. Sometimes he looks, he might
Yeah,
have
he's
him
in and out. He looked like a
in and
star,
out.
and then he looks terrible. Like
And I know,
he could look like Mahomes on a high, or look like Gino on a low. You
yeah,
know what
but
I'm
on the
saying?
other hand, we saw the Giants throw the ball against the Dallas Cowboys. So I would be looking on the other side for Ndunze to have another big game. He had a good game the other week.
Right.
But I could see the Cowboys covering this spread. So there's a couple little player props I like in there. And then I like the Cowboys, though. I think the Cowboys are going to be able to get it done this week.
Well, they should.
They should.
But I'm gonna be honest. If I had a gun in my head, I'll probably fuck with the Bears, man. I just think Johnson and don't want to start 0-3, second home game. We seen the Cowboys escape the Giants last week.
Yep.
They was up early, but Russell and them took the lead late. That neighbor's bomb should have never happened.
Yeah.
Then somehow, lucky we got the second making of Tucker and Aubrey that hit that 64-yard field goal to tie the game.
Amazing. The best kicker I've ever.
Incredible. Yeah, just no, I won't put him in front of Tucker. Tucker did that for years. If Aubrey could do it for like 5-7 years, then we could put him in the same conversation.
He's
but
close.
The kid is automatic. Yeah, he's
automatic. I've never seen a kicker like him.
And then, of course, Russell played close to a perfect game. Then he threw that pick late, that pick that you knew was coming.
Yeah.
It took the overtime to happen, but it came, and then the Cowboys ended up beating them by 3 points. So, I don't know, man. It's a toss-up. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I don't see the Bears starting out 0-3 with that new coach and all these new acquisitions. I mean, it could happen, but I just don't see it, bro. So I'm going to say Bears by like late field goal, son, but I could be wrong. The Cowboys could blow them out. I'll be happy either way because I want the Cowboys to win. I just don't think they're going to win.
See the Cowboys doing it just because they're going to be able to. I think they're going to be able to run the ball against this team. This team can't stop the run. They can't stop that run.
Gotcha.
Right? And the Cowboys like to line up.
Yeah, last but not least, I threw a 6th game in there because we had to do it, Kyle. You can't forget Monday night's big game against the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. At Baltimore, the line is -4.5, 53.5. Last time these teams met up, I remember taking Detroit with the points, and Baltimore ran them out this building by like 30-some points.
Yeah.
I know that this chalkboard material for Campbell, Detroit will play this week. They will show up. Not saying they're going to win, but they ain't going to be no 30-point blowout or no 20-point blowout.
It's a great game.
They might have the lead, and then Baltimore might steal the game late. One of those type of games.
Yeah.
But 4.5, before you even answer, I like Detroit with the points. But I think Baltimore will get it done, but I like Detroit with the points. I think they're going to make it severely close, bro. But again.
Yeah, this game is very interesting because this could have been very well Super Bowl that we could have saw last year. These guys were red hot, both of them. And
great point.
This game right here, the Lions looked red hot last game, but like I said, that was against the Bears who can't stop the run. They just cannot stop the run. And when you got two running backs like that against a defense like that, they're going to make you Swiss cheese. I'm looking at, can the Ravens get to Goff and give pressure? I'm gonna lean Ravens here for the favorite. I think they cover the 4.5. Lamar
Oh,
puts
okay,
on.
okay,
I
okay.
think Lamar puts on a big game, and they're able to get to Goff. I think when Goff is in trouble, that's when the Lions are in trouble. When Goff has to move around too much, and they can't lean on these young backs and get the ball out quick, and he's got to move around. I think that's what puts the Lions in trouble. We saw it last year when they went against Washington. We saw it first game with Green Bay. Green Bay put a little pressure on them, and even though Green Bay's got, a great defense, I think the Ravens have something there too. So I think the Ravens be able to get to Goff and cover
But
the
we
spread.
can't talk about this game without mentioning two guys. You got to mention Derrick Henry, who's still doing it, one of the oldest running backs in the game, and of course Jameer Gibbs, who's
Yeah,
going to be a super stud before you know it. So it should
definitely a
be
lot
a
of
good
player
game.
props in there.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, now
Definitely.
we're going to shift over. Great job on the games of the week. Now
All
we're
right.
going to choose one and why, something that you love to do. And if
The
there's
best.
anything you miss, I know this is what you miss. You ready
Yeah,
to go?
yeah, you got the best ones though. It's tough.
What's your football team again, Kyle? Who's
I
your
was
team?
born I was born a Giants fan, but
Oh, no, that's fine.
it is what it is. I was born a
Okay.
Giants fan, but I'll bet against the Giants. I'll bet with the
No,
Eagles.
Giants is perfect.
You know what
Let's
it
say,
is.
let's say these two quarterbacks were available for next year. They were free agents. They're not free agents. So, guys, if you listening, do not comment. They're not free agents. I'm saying if they were. Read between the lines. 4-year deal. Which quarterback are you taking to be the New York Giants' new quarterback for the future? Would it be Pat Mahomes, a.k.a. Showtime, or Josh Allen, a.k.a. the Winter Soldier? Who and why?
Oh my god, that's tough. It's very tough, but oh my god, It- it- you got me again. Here you go. I mean, you got Josh Allen looking like a freak of nature. He's running around. He's making the little quick throws. He gets the ball out quick. Then you got Patrick Mahomes, who's struggling right now, but he's got the jewelry. He's got the jewelry. He's always getting it done. It's hard to deny Patrick Mahomes. It's hard to say I don't want Patrick, but right now, if I had a build, I still got to go Patrick Mahomes. I'm going Patrick Mahomes. I think Josh Allen's a phenomenal quarterback, but he cannot get over the hump. I don't know if it's his team. I don't know what, but I'm going to take the guy who got the job done, and I'm going to have to go with Patrick Mahomes.
Got you. I ain't mad at you. Like I said, these are so close.
It's tough.
You could go either way, but I'm gonna go with the Winter Soldier because
MVP.
MetLife Stadium, it's not an easy place to play at. It's windy, it's cold, it rains a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he
You
would
can
fit the
ask
weather.
me, Josh Allen, that's why they named him the Winter Soldier. Now,
Yeah.
he didn't make that for eating cookies like my man one time. His name was Psycho. Somebody told him, yo, why they named you Psycho? He said, not for making cookies. I guarantee you that. So I'm going to use that little saying for this. They ain't named him
Yeah.
the Winter Soldier for making cookies just because he plays in all type of weather, but he plays extremely good in the cold.
Yeah, I mean,
Mahomes could hold it down, but I'd rather go Allen, who could run, got the zip. Now,
yep.
Mahomes got the accolades, no question about it. So there's no wrong answer. I just rather go Winter Soldier. Let's pivot real quick. Running backs. 4th down and 1 at the opposing 20-yard line. You're up 2 points. They don't want to kick the field goal because they figure if they kick the field goal, the other team come back and beat them by 7. So they need the 1st down. Who's your running back? Is it Fred Taylor, a.k.a. Fred, or Corey Dillon, a.k.a. clock-killing Corey Dillon? Who and why?
Wow. These are two good backs. These backs very similar in, yardage and even catching the ball. And I would have to go Dylan.
Woo.
I think Dylan gets that. You said 2 yards. That's
1
tough.
yard. 1 yard.
1 yard. I gotta go Dylan.
Dillon, okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you would have told me or I would have told you who I like as a better running back total package, I'd have probably ran Fred.
Yeah, Fred was
But
great.
1 yard, and I think Corey Dillon was southpaw. He always carried the ball lefty, if I can remember.
Yeah,
It's just something the way he maneuver on the line, like pushing, his own guards out the way just to get that first down. And I know Fred's a beast, but I gotta go Corey with you on this one.
yeah.
I don't know. I just for 1 yard, but like I said,
1
overall
yard,
running
tough.
back, I'm going Fred.
Dylan was so
1 yard,
big,
I'm going Dillon. Okay.
so
And they didn't
big.
call him clock killing Corey Dillon for nothing,
Yeah, he
because
was a
that's
big
because he moved
boy.
the chains. They
Yeah, he
call
would
him
move
clock
those
killing because he's
chains.
moving the chains. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Last but not least, then we're going to get you out of here, KGM.
Yes, sir.
Tight end. We're going in general, their whole career. Jimmy Graham, a.k.a. the Avatar. Or Greg Olsen, a.k.a. G-Reg. Olsen out
Wow,
of Miami, went to the Orleans Saints.
wow.
Played with Carolina. No, Olsen played with Carolina, my bad. Graham played with the Saints in Seattle throughout
Yeah,
his career. Yeah.
wow. This is a tough one here. They're both very good, but for me, tight end play all around for me, I gotta go Greg Olson. I
Oh,
feel like
wow. I like that.
I feel like Greg Olson had a great all around game, and it's just the other guy was so big. He was big, and he would get those big toss up touchdowns. Breeze would hit him. They're both great guys, but if I had to choose one, I'm going Greg Olson.
Okay. Greg, to me, was more money when it came to not dropping the football.
Yeah,
Whatever he touched, he caught.
I would
So
agree
I
with
give
that.
him consistency. But Jimmy Graham, they ain't naming the Avatar for nothing either. The
He's
guy's just
huge,
taller. The guy
huge
made
dude.
great plays. The guy had 5 Pro Bowls compared to 3.
Yeah,
The guy made bigger. When I mean by bigger plays, I mean more yardage. But Olsen was money third down to get them chains to move.
absolutely.
Cam can hit Olsen and know he's not going to drop it. I seen Graham drop the few of Drew Brees' passes that had Brees really upset. So I would say Graham's more consistent, but I'm going to run with Jimmy being the better all-around tight end, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean he's just so big, and then you got to also factor in too. You got Breeze throwing you the ball.
Yeah,
Breeze to me would be a little better than Cam Newton, even though
yeah.
people might go crazy for me saying it. But I just think he's a little
No,
better
no, no. Brees definitely
tossing the
better than
ball. I
Cam.
would
He better
say
than
he's
Cam.
better than Cam.
But he also had Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I mean I
Graham.
like both. I like both. Like you said, Graham is a freak, but I think Greg Olson was a great all around. He was great all around.
Okay, now I'm going to flip it. Do you got one for me before we end the show?
What?
Because you
Choose one and
always
why?
you always got something in
All right, I got one.
in your
Let
pocket.
me. I got one. I got one.
Yeah.
All right, choose one and why. Usyk or Mike Tyson?
Ooh,
How about that one?
ooh, I like
Because I
that.
heard you guys doing your top 5, and Usyk wasn't in there, bro. Like
Right.
at first, I wouldn't have
Yo,
Usyk
it's
in
hard.
there,
It's
but
hard to have a top 5. I don't even think I put Mike
if
in
you
my
can't, it's
top 5.
so hard in boxing.
Yeah, I forgot to put Mike because I make sure I had Muhammad in there.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
it's tough though when you think about it. Usyk's been beating all the big guys in the heavyweight and coming up and beating all of them.
yeah, Usyk's a beast, man.
I think Usyk deserves a little respect there too at Crawford. I think you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
two
I
great
could put him. I
boxers.
could put him top 10 maybe.
So what did I say? I said Tyson and Usyk.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Um. Damn. I gotta roll with my dog, man. Like as much I know Usyk did all this amazing shit. I get it. Weight classes. He defeated everybody in front of him. I get it.
Yeah, yeah,
But I think if he would have fought Mike in his prime, the Mike that I visualize, Mike was knocking everything out. But Usyk does got the style similar to Holyfield where he can box Mike. He doesn't have to brawl with Mike.
yeah.
So that'd be his advantage. but I'm gonna go with the greatest ass kicker ever, man. I'm gonna go with Mike,
Yeah,
man.
you love Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
We
I
love
have to
that
go with
guy.
Mike. No, I
I
respect
love it.
Usyk.
I like Usyk, but
I
I think I
respect.
go Mike too.
That's what I'm saying. I respect Usyk.
Come on.
My boy educated me about Usyk. My little man Rob really broke it down to me that Usyk
Fought a
is,
lot of
he's
guys.
that dude. He's that dude, man. He's that dude.
Definitely.
And he'll probably take Usyk over Mike. He'll probably say I'll box him to death.
Yeah.
But Mike in his prime, it's gonna get to you in 12 rounds, bro. He's gonna get to you. And I think he would have got the Usyk. That's just my opinion. You know, remember when you
In his
couldn't even
prime, I don't think anybody wants to fight that guy.
you couldn't even sit down and drink your beer with a Mike
Yeah.
Tyson fought.
Yeah,
You have to get drunk in the
Yeah.
undercard.
He put him to sleep,
But you
probably.
heard in the undercard, you have to
Yeah.
get drunk. Because when Mike
Absolutely.
fight, you lucky to get 2 rounds at that motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep.
KGM, pleasure as always. Glad to see you back. You know there's nothing but love for you on the Al. You
Oh,
on
yeah.
the sports show.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
come on whenever you want. Just let me know. I'll
I'm going
get
to keep
you
in touch, brother. You
And
know
I
it.
see, yeah, you still showing love, sharing our shit, all that. That's much love, and I appreciate you for that, brother.
All right,
Any last words?
Al York Sports. Everybody go subscribe, follow, and like his shit. Go check out the gear. Hey, Vegas, here we come. 3 months. Here's the countdown, baby. Peace out,
Can't
Al.
wait to see you, baby. KGM,
All right,
baby.
man. Good
Yes,
luck.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, guys. We have Big T in the building. KGM in the building. KGM is family. T's family. I mean, you know, when you do this for a long time and you cheer for each other and you don't hate on each other, you start to feel like family because so much hating going on. When somebody doesn't hate and genuinely roots for you and wants you to succeed like my guys are, you gotta love them, man. I mean, you don't. It's not enough for that going around, and these is facts, man. I don't throw that love word around, just throw it around. I don't do that, bro. You have to show me something for me to utilize that word. I don't play with that word. I don't even like that word because of the fake love that I got all my life. You feel me? But when people root for you, show you, you know, participate, want the best, wear your shit, don't care what it look like, that's love, man. Because you can't, I couldn't get a homie to wear my shit. Nah, I'm good. I got my own hat. I'm like, damn, though, you won't represent me? Nah, I'm good. I appreciate it. That's the kind of shit you run into. And that's when you know motherfuckers is funny. Because a motherfucker can't wear your hat for 10 minutes. Man, I'll wear any of my dudes' hats for 10 minutes. 20 minutes of my show. I don't put nigga shit on my show. That's real talk. And with that, we're going to go to the free picks, which I didn't do last week, but I put it on the comments. My ass went 1-2. I'm fucking mad as fuck. Noah went 3-0. So let me give you the record. Noah's 4-2 for the year. I'm 5-2 for the year. Total of 9-4. It's all in the papers, man. All on the video. If it's not on the video, it's on the comment. 9-4. You betting every game the same money, you should be up. And we ain't selling picks. I had 2 dudes tell me, Al, you stupid by not selling picks. Listen, I can sell picks if a motherfucker won all year round. But on my show, if you tune in, you're going to get the free picks, win or lose. And we're not going to win all the time. Tell you, I got wins and losses, hats for a reason. Both words are up there because both of them are going to happen. My wish is that the one on top happens a little more than the one on the bottom so that we're making some kind of money, some kind of progress. Here we go. We're going to start off with Noah's 3 free picks. He likes the Stanford Cardinals college football, all college football, plus 16 versus Virginia. Pick number 2. He liked the Duke Blue Devils -3 versus North Carolina State. And last but not least, he likes North Texas -2.5 versus Army. Those are Noah's all 3 picks. Now I'm going to give you my 3 picks. 2-team 6-point teaser. We're going to go with the Tennessee Titans, who are 0-2 and fucked me last week on one of my teasers, but I'm going to go right back to them. 4.5 to 10.5 versus Danny Dimes and the Colts. I think it's going to be a close game, bro. Even if they lose, they're gonna go 0-3, Campbell and company, if they don't, win this game. So they're gonna at least show up because they're a lot better than they record because they played Denver good on opening night and played the Rams hella good for a half and then show up the second half. Back into that teaser, Texans plus 7.5 They at Jacksonville. They lost 2 straight games that they should have won, could have won, but didn't. Now they going to Jacksonville, who's playing a little over their head, even though they 1-1. They should have won that game in Cincinnati. I think this is going to be a real close game. I like the 7.5 teaser, 10.5 Titans, 7.5 Texans. Now going to the 2-team money line bet. Money line. We're going to take the Seattle Seahawks at home versus the Saints, and the Baltimore Ravens at home versus the Detroit Lions. 2 money lines plays more than even money. More, about even money or just more than even money. So 100 should win you at least 100. So that's what I look for. I try to get even money or plus money. Never less, because it doesn't make sense. The teaser's minus 110, so you got to put 110 to win 100. Last but not least, pick number 3. I like the over in the Rams-Eagle games, over 44.5. I see explosion in this game. The Eagles are not going to stay quiet. They're going to do their thing, and I think the Rams are going to retaliate, and you're going to see a lot of this here. Probably see something like 27-24 either way. I'm just looking for the over 44.5. Those are your 6 picks. Do what you got to do with them. If you don't like them, leave them alone. If you like them, bang them out and make some fucking money. And last but not least, the slot leads for the giveaways. Big Tot got 6 wins. Ghost is right behind her with 4. B4 with 2, and everybody else got 1 all through the board. And now we going to the giveaway time. And good luck to everybody, man. Let's get a new winner, man. Let's get a new winner. And we're going to do the giveaway. God bless all of y'all. Good luck to everybody.